My name's Mohammed Hamza Kamara. I'm a Sierra Leonean. I'm living in the eastern part of Sierra Leone, that is Kenema.
Are you worried about earning potential in the future?
Yeah,
Why?
talking about my earning capacity, I probably don't know what might happen after the fight of COVID-19 in our country. Because up to date as I'm talking, we still have public health of emergency in our country. And that worried me a lot that it has restricted most of my activities that has been doing in order to earn money to take care of myself and my family.
After COVID, what do you think will change about your earning potential in the future?
Well, I probably don't just want to sit as a lazy somebody. I just to work tirelessly to making sure that to get more or to earn more income to taking care of myself because there's a saying goes you have to prepare for a peace when there is a war. So in the light of that one, I believe after the fight of COVID-19, if the declaration is going to be made by the president in our country, I have to nurture myself in the way that I've never done it before.
Do you feel that changes in weather and climate of your area will change things for you financially?
Well, this question is a little bit skeptical because in Sierra Leone here, we have unpredictable climate change as I'm talking. Because even during the dries, it affects the agriculturists and then most of us as a business people. And then equally so, even during the rainy seasons. So, and by looking at this particular perception of the questions, I believe it will affect our economics because we have unpredictable climate change.
Could you share 5 words that describe your earning potential?
Yeah. So earn money as a potential for myself, I believe, is based on the little things that I do as a profession. Like for example, I'm a teacher. I gain my salary at the end of the month through my teaching profession. And also I'm a gardener. You can see at the background. And I usually plant those and cassava and potato leaves and whatsoever. So to gain money, those are the way of which I earn income. Talking about extra classes I run throughout my schools, and I made handouts I sold to school. So those are the things, and I believe I can able to generate income for myself.
Has COVID made you notice new gender-based economic issues in your community?
Sure. Um, Before the outbreak of the COVID-19, we the men were in charge of taking care of our family. We are the breadwinner per se. But during the outbreak of the COVID-19, we have not been teaching. We have not been doing any other thing. So the women in our homes, they do take care of our responsibility now. So by that means, it will aggravate the situations of which and taking care of the home as a wife, most of them, it will teach them to do certain things of which it will graduate to a base of gender-based violence.
Has COVID led you to notice new race-driven economic issues in your community?
Many, many ways. Because, and we could all remember that during the outbreak of the COVID-19, there was a restriction, a ban restriction, no traveling. So by that means, nobody is going to travel to come to your country in as much as your country has recorded a record of an COVID-19 report. So if that happens, there is no investment, there is no working activities. Nothing is going to happen in order to move ahead that particular nation. So that alone has created a negative way, a negative impact of our economy.
Has COVID changed how secure you feel about your earning potential in the future?
Well, perhaps I will say yes, because we don't know what will happen. Because we are not expecting after the Ebola we are not expecting coronavirus. And I mean that we are expecting it. We have expected that there was a COVID-19. So we are now looking ahead. We are not looking ahead to have seen that any other any other any other issues that comes up in terms of fighting diseases, it has to be something like preparedness, I believe, because Sierra Leone, we have gone through several issues that has um, debauched our economical system. You're talking about the Ebola virus. We're talking about the government transitions. There was a government then, and first we go into voting system elections, and there was a changes. So through that one, just after we got another new government, there comes this COVID-19. So we are expecting that our country is safe, or this nation is safe from all these issues. The only thing that we are praying for, let us work very hard and make sure that we can able to secure our economy.
Have you felt more or less economically secure over the last 5 years?
Yeah,
And how? Why?
because there has been no working activities, nothing to do. We have just been sitting, except of recent they have pronounced that school shall resume, and we are now and then in the third week that we have reopened school, and most of our activities has been restricted. So for that reason, I don't believe that there have been any activities that we're able to generate our income, to secure our income. So there has been nothing.